What is up, guys? Welcome to another G4 video. Today we're talking about this interesting Druid build. It relies on Fortify, on burst damage, and on becoming unstoppable. So in a way, it is extremely safe. It doesn't rely on a lot of legendaries. As you can see, I have a lot of them, not going to lie. However, it mainly relies on this one, and on this one. I mean, barrier is always useful if you're fighting an elite. So all we know, the build goes like this. You are mainly using Poison Creeper. You go right here, that's important. The critical hit chance increases against enemies that are poisoned. And you also have Trample, because Trample is extremely good Druid skill, especially in dungeons where a lot of walls, as you can see. If you push somebody to the wall, he's going to get stunned and he's going to take extra damage. I'm going to demonstrate it in a second, but this is a very useful skill. Not only it deals massive damage, but it actually makes you unstoppable and it fortifies you. So the name of the game once again is becoming Fortified, overpowering anybody by using Pulverize and having tons of shield so that you can basically never die. In order to achieve that, you require Bulwark, one of the best defensive skill for Druid. Once again, it becomes unstoppable. You become unstoppable by using it, and gives you additional Fortify. Also, Debilitating Row reduces the damage taken 70%, that's huge. Also fortifies you and heals you in the process. So if you somehow lose some health, this build will make sure that you're going to regain the health very fast. And another thing that I want to mention, if you're using this build or any build for Druid actually in Server Slam, I would highly recommend you to get some armor. The easiest way to get some armor is to use basically skulls. You can get to Chipped Skull and sock it here. Look at this, 125 each. So basically I have 250 armor and I'm taking reduced physical damage by 46%. So I'm going to demonstrate first in the open world how this thing works. It's not really difficult, so I need to kill this guy. The damage that you can do is pretty high if you gain 12 stacks of Pulverize, of course. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to fortify myself first, and then I'm going to do this. Look at the damage, it's pretty cool. And you can see how it actually travels behind. So create something like a shockwave. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. Look at this. You can destroy anybody. You have to be patient, of course, with the cooldowns, because the cooldowns of this build are kind of high. But the damage is very good. And it's it's impossible to die. I haven't died a single time with this build. Actually, I died twice, but to the world boss. And that's it. Like, it's almost impossible to lose. And you don't take any damage. Look at this. So I'm going to fortify myself. I'm going to do this. I'm going to wait one more second. Then I'm going to do this, doing huge damage in the process. Then I'm going to do this, and basically the champion dies. Now let's go to a dungeon where I can show you how much easier it is to deal with everything basically in a dungeon by using this particular build. Let's go. Alright, we are inside of a dungeon. I already have my Pulverize overpowered ready, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather a big group of mobs and I'm just going to execute them. Alright. There we go. This guy survived. This guy survived. They are dead. So the reason, by the way, why I selected to use Mole is because it actually fortifies me with each hit that I do. So if I have increased attack speed, look at this. I'm going to fortify myself by each hit that I do. And actually hitting pretty fast. So this will increase my damage from a Pulverize. Okay. Let's see what we're going to have here. I don't really want to fight two mobs or something with this build, because it is actually have huge cooldowns. That's the only problem. It has huge cooldowns. Everything else is kind of... It's not really that fast in the sense that you have to know when to use your abilities. If you just spam them, like, you're not going to achieve a lot. But at the end of the day, it is extremely safe. Once again, I haven't been even close of dying with this build anywhere, like anywhere, not even close. Probably the lowest health I got was like 40% or something. The only place where I died was against the world boss. Okay? And don't really underestimate Trample, it deals massive damage. Even if they don't hit the wall, it's incredible. Alright. And Poison Creeper is extremely strong skill. And it's level 1, just destroying anything. Okay, wow. If you're wondering what's happening, this thing after Pulverize, it's a legendary, but it's not really that great, to be honest. It is just okay, nothing that great. The damage it deals after it is not something. There you go. Pulverize now, an Earth skill after casting Pulverize, Tectonic Spikes continue to deal some damage. It's not something amazing, to be honest with you. So... okay. Once again, don't forget with this build you have two ways to become unstoppable. Unfortunately, they are all on cooldown at the moment for me, which is sad, but it is what it is. I am like... I'm not taking damage, guys. I'm not taking damage. And of course, I'm going to basically showcase after the end of the video, which is going to happen in 5 minutes. Actually, not 5 minutes, in 1 minute, I'm sorry. I'm going to showcase how I beat bosses with this build without using one potion. Let's say one potion max. And the reason why I use the potion is not because I'm going to die, but because by using the potion I make sure that I'm healthy. In order to use the overpower ability, you need to be healthy. Alright. Look at this, I don't take damage. Like, this is worth tier 2. Like, I don't take damage. Alright guys, so I hope you found this video useful. This build kind of works without any legendaries, but it's not that effective. And if you don't have any legendaries, I wouldn't really recommend to use Mo. You can use anything that has, let's go it that way, that has high attack speed. Because Mo is really slow in clunky ability if you don't have any attack speed boost. And this is the reason why I decided to use it. Because simply with this 30% increased attack speed, it kind of feels okay. And it fortifies you, so it's pretty interesting. See you next time, guys. Thank you.
Perfect.